Hi everyone, my name is Rhiannon and I am addicted to Cabbage Patch dolls. I've been addicted to Cabbage Patch dolls since I was a little girl. My first Cabbage Patch doll, her name is Mari, and my dad got her around 1989, I think, from a trip to America. It could have been earlier, I'm not great with timelines. So my dad went to America. We live in Melbourne, Victoria in Australia, and he won a Cabbage Patch doll and brought her back into Australia, and she has been mine ever since. So she was my first Cabbage Patch and the start of so much more to come. I just love them. They bring me happiness, they bring me joy. I love looking at their little outfits, their faces. When I was smaller, I would just say to my mum, like anything that had like even a little cabbage or just a tiny little logo, I would say, Mum, please get it for me. I was just obsessed. We would go to, trash and treasure or flea markets, as they call them in the US. And as soon as I would see like a little foot or some woolen hair, I'd say, Mum, there's Cabbage Patch dolls. And so we would go over and I would be so lucky, and my mum would, she'd either get it or she'd say, you've got enough. But most of the time she did give in. When I was 9 years old, so I'm not good with, in the 90s, late 90s, my dad organised a trip for us to go from Australia to Babyland General Hospital in Georgia. Well, it was one of the best days of my life when I went to the hospital. I just remember that morning, I was so excited. It was like Christmas. We were driving around Atlanta. We were staying in different places, and so we did kind of like a road trip, I guess. And my brother came, my grandmother, my mum and my dad, and we were driving on the highway towards the Appalachian Mountains, towards where Babyland was. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I honestly cannot remember all the details. But yeah, we were driving on this highway, and there would be like billboards like another 50 miles until Cabbage Patch Babyland General, and I was just I was so excited. And I think I got my brother to take photos or to film like every time the signage came up. But like, it makes me emotional because it's just really fond memories for me, and it meant so much to me as a 9-year-old, to go from Australia all the way over to America for something that meant so much to me. And I'm forever grateful to my parents for being able to do that for me. And so when we went to Babyland, I got this t-shirt. So this t-shirt is back from the 90s. It became my nightie, and I wore it a lot when I was a kid. And then when I was a teenager, I was like, I'll just wear this to bed. And then I found it again and I was like, I need to wear that t-shirt. So I wanted to come on today and kind of just introduce myself. I do have an Instagram that I kind of do a lot of fashion on. I talk about life and things and helping other people feel good about their bodies and, body positivity, whether you're big, small, medium, whatever size, whatever color, whatever race you are. It's important to love yourself. And so that's a little bit about me, but I wanted to show you some of my favorite dolls. So as I said, I used to collect as a kid, and I had about 100, and they lived in my attic. And I recently bought my own house this year, and I kind of thought, I really need to help my mum out and kind of clear the dolls. And it was really hard, but I have cleared a few. But then I went and bought, this pandemic has sent me crazy, and I started collecting again. So I wanted to show you some of my favorite little friends. So this is a very special friend, and this is my first popcorn, and her name is Ginny. And her name is Ginny because I bought it from someone called Ginny, but her name could be Jenny. I'm not really sure. And so if you're looking at this, Jenny, Guinea, sorry, that was the TV going. I didn't know what it was. So if you're watching this, hi! She made it safely. We love her. She's just in the cutest little outfit. I love her boots. Her boots are so cute. So her boots actually remind me of a Reebok shoe that came out, oh, I don't know, probably in the 90s as well. And her little pinafore is just so cute, and the colors are just so complimentary. Now, when I bought her, because I do shift work, I got online very, very early, and well, early our time, but over in America, I guess it would have been midday or something. And I saw her go up, and I hadn't got a popcorn yet, and I thought, you know what? I need her. As soon as I saw her outfit, I was like 100% Rhiannon. That is so me. And her face mold is similar to my first Cabbage Patch. So, but mine didn't have a tongue. I'm not great with head mold numbers and things. I'm still learning everything. But, you know, because as a kid, I didn't really take that much notice of what the head molds were and stuff. But this is her. And so she's got beautiful little popcorn double pony. And she apparently, I didn't know this, but her hair and eye color are quite rare. So that was really exciting as well, because I thought, hey, my first Cabbage Patch, and that's what some of the other members said. They said, oh, your first Cabbage Patch popcorn, and you got a rare one. So I'm really excited. She's just so cute. Her little legs are so squishy and cute. Shoesies. Pinafore, and this is kind of like their transitional designer line kind of clothing, which I'm obsessed with. And for me, and it's the same with myself, outfits are everything. Outfits are creativity, and they're expressions of who you are. And I think she is expressing that she's a really cool girl, and yeah, she's just awesome to look at. So yeah, that's my first popcorn. So we're going to put Jenny down, and I'm going to go on to my next baby. So I predominantly just like a few certain dolls. So I love Hasbro, some of the Mattels, because that was like my childhood, and the Coleco transitionals. So this is a Hasbro, and this is a little birthday boy, and I love birthdays, anything birthday related. So you can see behind me, I've just got some of my birthday kids there, and designer line down the bottom, along with my Barbies, and one of my posables up here. So this is a little birthday boy, and I can't tell you his name because he's a newbie and I've forgotten it. I'm a bad mother. But they are gorgeous. They come with these little kazoos, or one of the party blowers, or also, well, one blower that goes all the way out, which I haven't got yet. I haven't got one of them, and one with like the streamers on the end. So he's got his little kazoo. So yes. Now, what I love about these are their shoes are absolutely adorable. Like, so cute. His little 80s kind of 90s vibe going on. His outfit is just the coolest, and also, so his hair's come down a bit, but they kind of have this like square, you know, really cool boy cutie haircut going on, and they're just adorable. I look at them and it fills my heart with joy, and I feel really happy. And I'm 31 years old, and I'm probably acting like a 12-year-old, and you know what? It makes me happy. And what is important in life is you being happy. People are going to judge you whether you collect, you know, Star Wars toys or Cabbage Patch dolls or Care Bears, or, you know, if people aren't really interested and don't waste their money on things like that, you know, they don't understand the bond and the love that we have for these dolls and these collectibles. So don't ever feel embarrassed or bad about enjoying your collection and expressing that, because, you know, what's life for? We have to have fun and we have to enjoy it. And so that is also something that's really exciting and happy for me, is that I found these groups where I can talk to other members and sometimes annoy them by having shipping cost $1 million to come to Australia. But I'm really grateful for meeting lots of lovely people from all over the world who also love Cabbage Patch Kids. So this is this little birthday boy. So I'm going to pop him down now.